Then, okay, this house regrets merge and acquisition within the tech industry. Well, especially for the Tokopedia, Gojek, Facebook, and Instagram, and etc. And then we know that in the 4.0, especially in the 2021, is about a tech industry is really hype right now. Even Indonesia have a unicorn startup about 6 unicorn startup, and they are Gojek, Tokopedia, Traveloka, Bukalapak, and Vo, and etc. That have more than $1 billion economic value every year, and that is really give an impact to nationality economic. And then it's really important to us talking about the tech industry. And then best of the motion about the merge and acquisition, that means bigger company buying a smaller company or two big company merge into a one, is really about based on the status quo. That's really more, or there are so many the big company merge into a one in Indonesia and every countries in the world, especially for the Facebook and Instagram, WhatsApp and Instagram, Google and Android, Marvel, Disney and etc. and Gojek and Tokopedia and etc. And this is why this is justified, because this is why this is should not be justified, because as an opposite side of the house, I disagree with our motion today that say regrets merge and acquisition within industry, but it's really work to make a company can grow fastly. And then before we jump to my argument, I have several points of rebuttal from the government side of the house said before. And the first one is they say that when we merge an acquisition within the tech industry, they can access the operation system, the control and database, and they can change, or they might change the term and the privacy policy and etc. I think is that not true, because I think they have, before they have to merge, they have a contract, the term is already agreed by both of company. If in the future or someday something happen, something misconduct or abuser, the company that make abuser will burden a punishment based on the contract before. Also, the privacy or the change the terms is already agreed by board of company. And then the secondly is why privacy violation. They say that when the social media like a Facebook and Instagram can see your DMs about what any of you talking about, and then they can sell it to advertiser. And I think that is not true, as invalid anymore, because in every social media platform already have a encryption end to end, that the message or the chat will end with end to end, that cannot be forwarded and etc. And then the data or the data leak, that is because of user, mostly because of user, not because the platform. For example, if you want to log in into a Google accounts, to a Facebook, to an Instagram, you have to accept some terms, privacy policy and etc. But if user don't have less of education about that, they don't understand about the privacy policy, and then they just accept it, the term, they don't know about that. Even in United States have already about the scandal, Facebook database leak, data privacy leak, and that's because the Facebook already asked about permission to before, but the customer that don't have education about that, they just accepted that. And then let's we jump to my argument why this is should not be justified. The system about regrets, merge and acquisition within a tech technology. And the first one is mitigating the hardness to join the market. If a company startup or want to start a business with merge and acquisition system, is is the wise way to start a business, to make them because they can adaptive to the new market, new environment, and this is really work to new company to grow fastly. Besides that, this is can be increase the stock value and can be strength for business and can make a better market synergy, because the two company mix into a one, and that's really powerful at economic value. And then they can have a capital, they can get a capital more, they can get capital easier, and that a small company can be bigger company in fastly. For example, Goto or Gojek and Tokopedia has a merge and acquisition, and they can get the capital easily. Why? There are two reasons about that. The first, because we know that the investors, the investor tend to invest the giant company, of course, and then if the giant company, of course, and then secondly, the giant company can trusted by investor easier. The investor trusts the giant company, and then the secondly, why this is should not be justified. Get new technology and new research. They might have a new research, the technology with a merge or acquisition system, and then that might they don't have before. For example, Instagram, that we can promote our business by Facebook and Instagram, both of them in a one click, one touch. And then the feature of Instagram and Facebook, that's really new and upgrade for certain time. And then of course, this is really have many advantages and support, and they can more improve their community services and money and support financial in a long term, because for example, with this access to Goto, with access of the Goto, we can say that they merge the stock on the finance, the research, and etc. And the company can be stronger and can face the economic fluctuation easily, because they both of company that come into a one, and they can get expert in many spread economy. Here's a merge and acquisition. Money can have get the company can get money and capital with easy way. So I will convince you again that this house regret the acquisitions and merge within the tech industry should not be justified, because there are so many advantages that can be taken from that. We can mitigating the hardness to join the market, and then we get the new technology and new research to the company. Then the company can be a giant company. Thank you. That's all for me.